It is Thursday morning, everybody, on this May 12th. Thanks for staying with Good Day, Virginia.
Breaking news on an international aviation mystery this morning. Egypt's military says it has found debris from Egypt Air Flight 804 in the Mediterranean Sea north of Alexandria. Takes the life of a Wilton man trying to use a homemade zip line. Justin Morris attempted to run a rope between two trees and glide back and forth. A round of emotional goodbyes as members of the Virginia National Guard leave home for active duty. Ceremonies held yesterday in Lexington and Lynchburg. You're looking at video. Proper dental health is essential for children. Without it, poor tooth care can cause pain, which can surely become a distraction in school. And with school starting, the New York State White House says employers must pay overtime to workers making a salary less than $47,476.
Did speak exclusively to the brother of the victim. He sort of approached us this morning as we were on the scene, and he did tell me that his brother is going to be okay. He got out of surgery this morning, and he is in stable condition.
Hospital, one of several prosecution witnesses who took the stand today. He testified that little Jesse Smith was already in a full-blown coma when he was in Gloversville. Kicked down the door, I'm talking about, just to get inside and steal loose change. Less than $5 worth of change, most likely. The damage done to the door, more than their home.
If you wanted to be transported back in time, say to the 1750s, you may have your chance this weekend. At the Vinton Heritage and Storytelling Festival, reenactors are demonstrating what it's like to live
your
on the
cars
front.
up out there this morning. We have two crashes in North Fort Myers that just popped up. Del Prado and North Tamiami, two very heavily traveled areas this time of morning. So far, so good. This is just south of that downtown LaBelle area. There is a roadblock in the northbound side of State Route 29. Right now, all lanes are blocked at that intersection, and FHP is on the scene. They're investigating. Again, we don't know how many fatalities.
Tonight through social media, sending your thoughts and prayers to the families left devastated by Friday's tragedy. On Facebook, Kathy writes, so incredibly sad.
Stopped at the Roanoke-Blacksburg Regional Airport after trying to board a plane with a gun. TSA officers found a loaded semi-automatic handgun in the man's luggage. Coming to the region's public transit system, local transit leaders putting together a plan to expand services, and they want the public's final input. Entrepreneur claims to have created the world's most Instagrammed coffee. Take a look. Nearly 1 million Instagram images with the coffee in a cone hashtag have been liked.
Justin Van Nostrand learned just how many years he'll spend in prison for causing a deadly 100-mile-an-hour crash. But the real drama unfolded outside of the courtroom as the two families...
areas, especially after it rains. Mosquitoes, they hide during the rain, but then after that rain is done, they come out because they do love that moisture. And above and beyond everything else, get yourself a good bug spray.
You girls earlier, happy Labor Day. Totally overlooked that before, and you just missed the spectacular final race of the Saratoga racing season.
I've had the windows open and the fan on every night.
But you're an insane person.
Yeah, and you've got a steam engine in your chest.
Yeah, he runs hot like a Harley.
Reactor.
It's 90 degrees in the studio right now.
Yeah, and half of it's because of Jason's body temperature.
That's true. It's all true.
We have to throw our leg out of the blanket every day because it's so hot under here.
My wife calls that the footmometer.
Storm chase trip in the plains, and the students are catching up on some much-needed sleep this morning after traveling well over 1,500 miles in the first few days of the trip. High School got the chance to see if they have what it takes to be in the Air Force yesterday. An Air Force Performance Lab was set up to teach them science, technology, engineering, and math in an interactive. A missing 9-year-old girl says the man who reportedly took his daughter was obsessed with her. Authorities believe
for Gary Weiner of Lady Lake following a domestic violence incident Friday. When police responded, they spotted Weiner driving through a stop sign, and they sped off.
We do need the rain.
We definitely have been in a deficit for far too long, so I'm not complaining. Normally I would, but not this time.
And it's in the middle of the week.
That's
if
right.
you had to ask for timing, that would be great.
I'll be here, so.
I'm here in Massachusetts, where the state has a controversial act on the November ballot, the Death with Dignity Act. And everyone I spoke to here in Pittsfield is all for giving terminally ill patients the right to choose when to end their own life. It took just 2 minutes for firefighters to get to this home at 20 Benson Street, but by the time they got here, the porch and both floors were fully engulfed. A very interesting one. He wants teachers to have to pass a bar, much like lawyers have to pass a bar before they're able to practice law. Teachers would
made
have
mention of her father, who passed away just before Election Day. Advocates for equality in Maine declare victory as a handful of the state's breaking news out of Wisconsin tonight. A shooting leaves 3 people dead, 4 injured, and homemade explosive device found in a dozen Virginia Tech
students getting to participate in a field course that takes them straight into Tornado Alley. The first group takes off this Monday, and Restaurant Week kicked off today with 14 participating restaurants offering 3-course meals for just $20.12. I will give you $20 if you make a snow angel on the air, Amy. Long before the snow fell, road crews were hard at work, as Amy said, but they're looking to beat, that's beat with 2 E's, the impending
Festival. It's kicking off tomorrow.
You just glossed right over that great joke Tom wrote. It's a very good day.
That was
saw it, Tom.
Paris's.
That was Paris's?
That was Paris.
Okay, get it, Paris. And we're about to see her, too, because she's live in Monita. She's having all the fun with farm owners, and she's enjoying some strawberries. We love that lead-in, Paris.
Very good day.
He sure did. I'll tell you about that as soon as I get to the proper script that I'm at.
Because we're having a Friday.
He did it with Rubik's Cubes, everybody. Here we go. He's 27 years old, and he declared his affection.
Did you hear that from the producer booth?
What
if you were a real man, you'd bite the bottom off. Producer Tom.
And drink the hot, scalding coffee from the bottom, Tom?
Funnel it.
Funnel that thing, huh?
Anyway,
right into an IV.
Kim, actress Emma Stone, and of course Kenny and Christina. Well, they're on my list at least. There's your trend on 10.
Oh, January. I wasn't expecting that.